Whatever rep I built in HDM, it kind of traveled with me, right? They was not letting us out, right? But the funny shit is, me and Dizzy was locking right next to each other, but I was on the far end in the corner. Dizzy was the next, for individuals up in the pound. When you make that last turn from the back on each corner, it's that corner cell, and then a nice wall come, and then it's a cell, which both of y'all sharing that long wall. I finally get cracked out one day. Dizzy get me out. So I come out running around the tears, right? I just wanted to be out, pass Bud. Fuck that chasing it. I either get it, go tell a nigga, yo, you got it, yo, what up? Set that out. Yo, stop playing. Set that out. Give me enough so I can take care of the homies. I was one of them type of G-Rides. Dudes will tell you if they was back there with me, right? So Dizzy pulls up to this young pup cell one day, right? And when he talking to the pup, he talking aggressive. I slide up too, because I know he came from the full building, right? Now, mind you, all of us as adults, they put this individual from, like I said, this is now the central Bay, right? I gotta ask him, but I don't know when Bookie Stone came there, right? But Bookie, before he was Bookie, he was Pooky, right? Not No, New Jack City shit, that's the homie name, right? He had to change his name because, he wasn't in his element yet, right? But he damn sure was just letting it sit. So Dizzy slide up on his young pup cell, which is Pooky, as y'all see. I gave the name away. And he talking reckless, right? G-checking. Right way of going about it, but Dizzy is menacing. He got the long dreads. He purposely throw that shit in front of him. When he in a comfortable set and he know where he at. He's smart enough and he's he about his shit. So he got the long dreads. He ain't worried about nothing. He's out there with us. He don't got it tied up in the many things. So he's looking through like curtains. And he talking, and it's a little glass like that, nice little long glass. That's your little window in the door. The door is this fucking big, this much glass. Boom. So I'm on one side, Dizzy on the other side. Crack the slot, drop the slot like that, right? It comes out, boom, stays open. So if you put a tray, it just sits there. So, I'm in there looking at, yo, back up. Fuck up away from you. Say, yo, what up? Who are you? Get up there standing to talk, right? So we kicking it. I ain't got to give his whole thing down. That's his story. But what I'm going to say is in the bill, we going back and forth. He had mad codes, but he came from the full building. So he's only as right as his teachings, right? So they gave him all types of codes. There was some real codes in there, but it had the fake. It had the conversation that they had going on in the full building codes, which I would call, and we called at that moment, fake. So since we reading all these joints, looking at Constitution, shit is all raggedy and all this shit. Nah, we ain't doing that, right? This temperament is the rape butch kid shit. And I'm like, I'm looking at boy, right? He only nervous because, he a adolescent. But, he's standing on his shit. I don't like, the way some pressure him. I don't know him. But I'm like, yo, fuck all that. Nah, we giving boy a chance. Yo, you going to court, such more. You going, nigga, put that work. Make sure them niggas know who you is. You hear me, bro? Fuck what this nigga talking about. He come back tomorrow putting in that work on me. He riding with me too, nigga. I don't care what hood you was in. You gonna be with me. All right, man, what up, man? Boom. Told him my name, kicked it with him. We kicking with him, walking around. Like I said, I'm trying to get butt. I'm still chasing shit, going through. You can see the homie periodically walking around, seeing him at his gate, looking what have you. I believe I went back up there at some point. You know what I'm saying? Kicked it with him. But I might have also got locked the fuck in too. Some niggas really was hating on the nigga. That next day, salute, Bookie Stone. Prior to Bookie Stone, GKB, Gangsta Killer Blood, Golden Platinum Gold, Baguettes, that's when the hurt game started. People want to go fall back. Remember I told the story on how when I met Skin Boy, you know, that was in the town with all the jewels on. I thought he was out here in the field like me, you know, yapping shit. I thought he was an upgrade nigga, yapping and bucking big nigga shit. But like he admitted, he came home with the big shit. That's what I started going off of the manipulation lie, right? Off of the manipulation persuasive lie. Off of the unclear building on why you pulled out some bullshit. And you will say right now, you didn't lie. You never said nothing. So, you know, it all comes back to manipulation. Just to let you know the fruitation on how I met him in the flesh. You know, through words. I think a kite might have got sent over. It was more messages, I believe. Me and Dizzy, we scribed in the H. Boom. Getting back. So, you know, Boogie Stone came back, but not my house, which was 4 South. He came back and went to 1 South, which was the predicate cutter, which is the house which would be 1B in HCM. He went to 1 South. A 4-building G that came one day in our house and just so happened to have court the next day, threatened by an old elder, which was kind of right and exact. I ain't really mad at him because we had some fakes going on back then, but it was very, very little of them. And since we locked down, you don't know what the outcome really could have been with this individual. Yet, Pooky Stone became GKB that next day downstairs. And guess who he was with downstairs? Ooh. We was in the right areas at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy is a man in many categories, but the greatest thing that I call him is a brother, right? He went downstairs with Rob Lowe. Now, I'm upstairs, like I said. Pure Blood is up there. Master Killer's up there. And me. That's 3. At one time, it was only us 3 upstairs. Downstairs, at one time, it was only 2. Rob Lowe and Pooky. Like I said, it's his story and Rob Lowe's story, but chiming in, I wasn't there on the company, but I was upstairs, come downstairs. I got a window seat. Rob Lowe got a window. Pooky got a window. And eventually, they brought along Ty Guns. Yes. For those that don't know, Ty Guns started non-Trey, GKB, 30 Days, GKB, and then the Bloodstone Villain Nation opened up. Not Bloodstone Nation, but the Bloodstone Villain, that nation opened up. How do I know it opened up 30 days later? I was told the first person out of whoever was down there in 1B with Ty Guns. I was told to when I come outside, let me know. Now let's clarify something up since we on this tube, right? And if it get to you, Ty Guns, I kicked it with bro, right? And he let me know one thing that was imperative, right? He let me know that when you let me know that you was now Stone Villain, I just walked away and was like, and you felt I was disappointed in you, mad in you, whatever in you, but on a negative spectrum from hearing that. Now, was I disappointed? Fuck yeah. It was 3 of y'all down there, and I'm fast forwarding. I'm just letting people know who the 3 bodies was. Only GKB at one time. Only 3 bodies. Only in 1 South. That was GKB. Ty Guns. I turned around and was like, damn, they took away a gremlin. You bloody bastards wasn't an idea yet. It wasn't nothing, but you was the epitome of a rowdy, outgoing individual, especially. I wasn't with you in the fields, but us talking to you in the window, yo, what up, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, y'all 3 made noise. Y'all 3 was like Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen in 1 South. So when I was told, I was just like, damn. Yet, If you want to feel I felt the way with Mac. Cause I knew Mac seen that, and he was like, you my God, P, but yo, you trying to match up with the Godfather? Fuck no. To put me in my place was the, so I want you to open up this hood, right? I'm gonna give it to you. It's called Bloodstone Guns. You ready? Ty was supposed to say yeah, because Ty was ready. We was just blessed to have him for 30 days. Pooky, thank you for the honor. You know? But getting back to Pooky's story, and that's just to clear it up, TG. That was disappointing you. I was mad that we lost you. You know what I'm saying? How could I be mad that you about to get honored? It wasn't no separatism then at all. It was just different hoods. And if they were separate, you was a quiet nigga playing separate games. 1090 wasn't even built yet. You know what I'm saying? You know set tripping was a no-go. But I just want to use that while we talking about the king, right? So when he came back, Dizzy like, what? Like, nigga, I told you that nigga was the truth. You crazy, nigga. You hear what my boy did? Let him tell y'all the story, but he had, I believe, he's the top 3 of movies of Hazen Street. Oh, boy. Especially in the first 30 days. He's number 1 if we're going to go with 30 days. He matches a riot for his act. And at the same time, even though y'all don't know behind the scenes work or what have you, we ain't kick it. I ain't really get no positive energy back from the brother, but through Pooky, BadVibes got his rep up that day on that same ride out, which was a journey to court. What was it? 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Let them tell y'all one day, but I don't forget. I could tell stories on saluting people. I could drop ill versions of these whack niggas. I could dispute, but this ain't what the pages was for. It's all about giving y'all the glory in the moments. And if I give you the glory in the moments, even if it came off negative, it was enough to make all y'all be like, oh, okay. Cause we fighting oppression, no matter what y'all say. Even though we eventually imploded, we eventually had nowhere to go but on ourselves, I wouldn't change a motherfucking thing. That first generation growth, boy. And the reason why I say, nigga, I was there because I was there. We ain't grow as a nation until the pound open. Do your history. All y'all niggas that be beefing want to beef without even knowing what the fuck made us united. Mac made the United Front. He put down the legislation that made us fight for it. But when we got together, when they thought it was throw all these people in the bing in one spot, and unfortunately, the ones that's eating food is in the bings and the spots that was in the different buildings, all got sent to one place. Can you imagine? Peace, almighty, 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 almighty. Peace, blood, 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 blood. Times 30 in the air, out the window, a chant. Let's call it roll call. If they ain't see the walls, they seen the unification. They seen the laughs and the joke. They seen the dares, the tries. They see the overcoming. They seen oppression finally getting met by the vanguard of protectors. You know what I'm saying? And Pooky, salute to you, beloved. So, in my time, Pooky Stone was one that was also a GKB warrior. He's a part of the gold and platinum gold. He's a part of watching his superiors from the 1 through 10. He got to watch 3 if he didn't even get to meet one, which was Hitman at that point, and Green Eyes, because you know they was 11 and shit, 10 and 11 and all that. That's why Hitman was the last name on that shit. That's when he was a good nigga. But he met Pimp that believed in him, and he met Rob Lowe that educated him. And I just wanted to give y'all that, man. Salute, my guy. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel. This is what my channel will be about. Not all these arguments. We're going to go to places, live, restaurants, clubs, studios, offices. Content, you know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it. It's the good, it's the bad, it's the ugly. You.